Beth Irons is in right now with the Oneida County Market, and it's going on this weekend, right?
Yep. This is an on weekend for us. Second and fourth Saturdays of the month.
Okay, we're going to get to that. And you brought in some food, and nothing like that going along with beer, right? I mean, that's perfect. Naegele's in with his beer of the week. Let's start with you, Naegele. What's the story of the brewery where the employees took over and now have ownership in the brewery?
That's Switchback Brewing Company up in Burlington. So I often bring in their beers here.
I just saw that story.
Yeah, and it was kind of surprising. I was up there Friday and Saturday at the brewery talking with the owner and a lot of the employees, and they didn't divulge that it was coming. So Monday morning they call a meeting, and suddenly everybody's like, oh, what the hell's going on? You know, and they had a big announcement to make, and the announcement was that Bill Cherry was selling his majority share of the company to the employees. So
that is awesome.
The brewery will always be Vermont-owned that way, and it will always be owned by the employees.
That's a really cool thing.
Yeah, very cool guy.
Yeah, very neat. And then this one you're bringing in here today is...
This is Shiner out of Shiner, Texas. So
Okay.
Spolzel Brewing Company, 109 years old this year. Every spring to celebrate their birthday, they release a new birthday beer, they call it.
Yeah.
So this year it is a cold brew coffee lager. It's made with real cold brew coffee from the Chameleon Coffee Company in Austin, Texas. And it goes great for breakfast.
Neat. I'm sure it does. And is right now. So you, I think I seem to recall you brought in the Shiner birthday beer last year.
Yeah,
so
last year it was a chocolate stout, and it tasted just
okay.
like chocolate cake.
And what is this? What is this?
So this is it's a light ale that's flavored with cold brew coffee. So you don't get a lot of bitterness from it. It's just really nice, satisfying, smooth beer with a coffee flavor.
It does have a subtle coffee flavor there, Beth. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's smooth. I like it.
It's really, really good. Available all over the place, but
All over
limited time, though,
only
right?
for the spring.
Okay.
And you see a lot of these collaborations going with coffee companies and beer companies now. So
It's big. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Beth, is there any alcohol in that?
There is no alcohol, but there is bacon.
There is bacon
So we
in
got
that.
coffee and so we got breakfast covered here in
very-
like the best way possible.
So what have you brought in here? This
This
looks
is
incredibly...
bacon baked French toast.
Wow. I like that.
Yeah.
it smells amazing.
So what goes into that?
Well, there's a loaf of utica bread, French bread,
Okay. It's already
cream,
starting good.
milk, eggs, lots of spices, cinnamon, allspice, some nutmeg, some, what's that other one I put in there? I forget. Crushed pecans on the top.
Wow.
And about a half a pound of bacon cooked till it's crispy and crunched up.
So you're talking sweet and savory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is not on any Watch Your Waistline list anywhere
You
in the
think?
free world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, if you're one of those fortunate enough to have to try to gain weight, this would be the thing.
Just smelling it. Smelling it.
I
But
haven't
met
met anybody like that
This
since
is a
high
great
school wrestling. but
Valentine's Day breakfast thing if you're really like looking to butter somebody up.
That would be. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, let's just
Literally
forget about
butter.
everything.
Yeah,
Butter 'em
oh, yeah,
up.
there's lots of butter in it, too. So.
All right, so talk about you guys are at Bank Square at Union Station, of course, at the train station,
Yep.
and it's going on this Saturday.
This Saturday, 9 to 1. We're in our winter season right now.
Which means
we go
every 2 weeks.
every 2 weeks.
basically.
Yep, second and fourth Saturdays of the month. We had great attendance at our January markets, which I want to thank everybody for. And we do great through the wintertime. This community really, really appreciates access to fresh local foods year-round.
Yeah.
So it's to everybody's benefit.
I'm going to sound like an idiot here. Obviously, I go to the farmers market for fresh fruits and vegetables in the summer. What do I find in the winter?
In the wintertime, you're still going to find, you're going to find fresh greens. I have a number of farmers that do hoop houses or greenhouses through the wintertime.
And the hydroponics thing is,
Yep. And then you'll find the bulk of your fruits and vegetables will be things that can last the winter. Root vegetables is the primary thing. Yams, some squashes, potatoes, onions, leeks, celeriac, and a lot of value-added items. A lot of things that are made from the products that are grown in other parts of the year. So jams, jellies. I have a great vendor that does nut butters now. That comes in from Syracuse to join us the fourth Saturday of every month.
a lot of jarred stuff.
Yep, a lot of jarred
yeah.
stuff. Baked goods. Utica bread is there. Heidelberg is there.
How about meat? Meats, local meats?
Yep, local meats. Yep. We have Drover Hill. We have, oh my gosh, I just blanked on everything. We have one that's very popular, Coyote Creek. She does turkey parts. So if you're in the mood for turkey, but you don't want to throw a 14-pound bird in the oven every weekend, stop and talk to Denise, and you can get turkey breast, turkey leg, your favorite part of the bird, and just that part cook yourself, or if it's just the two of you, or if you have a small family. She also does great infused vinegars. So if you're into throwing a little flavor wave in your homemade salad dressing or that kind of thing. So
we were at a doctor's yesterday who said, but chicken, you got to be careful of buying chicken when you buy it in the store. There's all sorts of preservatives they put into it and all sorts of chemicals that are put into it. The only way you really are good when it comes to chicken is when you buy it locally. And
you can say that about a lot of things.
You can say it about your beef and pork and everything else, but that's what you're going to get at the place.
Yeah, you're going to get pasture raised, and now that people are really starting to look more critically at their food and where they're sourced, there's a difference between cage free and pasture raised. Pasture raised is the ultimate. That's what you want to strive for. Right. And we have Jones Family Farm, we have Slate Creek Farm, we have a number of great meat vendors that do pasture raised beef, pork, lamb, chicken.
And
turkey.
do not leave here without talking about cheese. You're talking about Jones Farm, the cheese.
Oh my gosh!
Their
Jones
goat
Family
cheese
Farm, Three Village cheese.
Yeah, their stuff is really good.
There's fabulous stuff out there. If you walk out of the market empty-handed, you slept through your
visit.
And
you take a Taylor and the Cook that uses a lot of these local ingredients. They do a great job with that.
Absolutely. And then a lot of the vendors we have at the market, for example, Jones Family Farm chicken is the only chicken served at the Taylor and the Cook.
Yeah.
So there's a lot
Important
of connection.
question. Is there still beer? During the winter?
It's fleeting.
It's BYOB at the farmer's market.
Well, ordinarily they had Woodland
we do
and
have to bring your own bag. Yeah, we have that.
There's
but we've had Woodland in the past.
There's
we've
BYOB. You guys do your BYOB. We bring Naegele. BN. And that
we actually
always
currently
works.
in the wintertime we have Stone Age Winery, which is with us all winter, and we have recently joined the ranks of old time distillers.
Oh, those guys are great.
Yeah, they have fabulous stuff. I tried to take a picture to put on Instagram of all the products they bring, and I couldn't get it to all fit in one frame. So you have to come and experience. There's sampling.
Sampling.
There's
big,
sampling,
and there's a little piece of winter's going to end soon when you go to a farmer's market.
Exactly.
So,
there is life after snow.
Yeah, and when you look outside today, all those people that spent about an hour sitting on 5S this morning. Farmer's market might not be a bad idea for the weekend, right?
Never a bad idea.
Never a bad idea. All right, good stuff. And Beth, thank you as always.
Thank you.
Is there? Is it the county website you go to for details?
You can go to OneidaCountyMarket.com, or you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Oneida County Market.
And Naegele, it's the Shiner. It's the birthday beer, and has a little coffee flavor to it. Really cool, smooth, and it's a limited time, so get it now.
Thank you.
Got it. Got a break. Cold Tights, first news Keeler in the morning.